Today we're going to do fight tempo shifts with contrast sprints training. So what we're learning here is, through one of the other videos, we're basically working the glycolytic energy system. So we're learning to push that lactate threshold by doing a contrast of sprints and actual conditioning, depending on what you're doing, whether you're doing the sprints alone or you're an MMA fighter and you're combining, let's say, sprints with actual position training. So it really depends on how you're training. So up here, I put either sprints or the Airdyne bike. I found that the Airdyne bike is probably the closest you can mimic to combat sports training as far as like pushing the anaerobic threshold even more than sprints. Now, the reason why sprints are good for you is because sprints help you be a better human. So you have to kind of decide or figure out how you can balance the two, because the Airdyne is a good substitute for sprints. But in actuality, in the long term, we're thinking young to old, retirement, whenever you decide not to train, it's better to actually do sprints because it actually helps with you being a better human. So if you decide to use Airdynes instead, that's fine, but also try to figure out how you can start actually, adding the sprint training.